Okay, so I got some measurements here written down. Pretty much the width of just the driver's part right here to here, and then the length of it from the midpoint back, which is 32 inches. So I gave myself a ½ inch on each side, so 47.5 wide completely all the way back, and 32.5 for the longest point. We're gonna cut that out of the foam and we're gonna drape it over and tape it down. So I'll get to you at that point. All right, so it's really cold, really dark. I'm gonna probably go throw a jacket on and close the garage door, but we got it all cut out. And or it's not really dark, but it's starting to get dark. It's just really cold. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. My hands are frozen. But we're gonna tape it on right here, because this is a pretty flat line. And then we're gonna try to shape it to this, because this is 32 right here. So we have a little bit hanging over, so we'll cut it back to that, and then we'll just try to cut a little bit at a time until it fits down along this little groove right here and sits on this side. Okay, now we're gonna need to cut this down until it fits into that, and then that should drop down enough. These windows probably aren't all the way up, but we'll be putting rubber sealing from here over all these windows, and then this will actually be held up and out more until it's level with this window. Okay, so we've got that piece cut out on, taped on, and it's actually looking pretty good. Like from that, doesn't look half bad. Kind of looks like a truck. Kind of like it. All right, so I pulled the hard top out, and then a buddy of mine came over and we pulled the windows out and the window regulators, which are over here. Take these two pieces off, and then we're gonna cut them flat, or we're gonna make it so it's cut flat, and I'm gonna cut this inner frame piece off right here, and we're gonna make a piece that fits perfectly along this line, goes all the way around and fills that in, kind of like a tonneau cover. We'll put a little wing here, and then once we have that piece that's fully flat, we'll make the piece that comes up and finishes it off, and the roll cage will be put in, and the plexiglass for the truck will hang on the roll cage, but it will come out and there will be windows on the hardtop. But I'm obviously gonna put some more work in tomorrow because it is late and I'm gonna go to bed so I can get a good day on this tomorrow. So also it's a little bit of surface rust on this. I'm gonna have to take it off and then just spray up in there with some rust neutralizer for now. But I also started working on this, where we're gonna fill in the top part of this taillight, because this car does have cabrio golf taillights where they have this thing. And we're gonna move the tail or the blinker to the reverse light location, and we're gonna roll with it like that. This will obviously get Bondo filled down to this black line, and then we're gonna Bondo body fill it. I gotta get this trunk off because somebody tried to break in, so I gotta get this off so I can actually weld a piece onto that holds it to the frame in there. And then we'll Bondo sand, or sand, Bondo sand, paint, and we're gonna change up the headlights, or the tail lights. I also got this piece that'll go on this one and that one, and then get to make this piece, or to make this tail light the same. Okay, so it's the next day. I just woke up, hopped out of the shower, about to go to AutoZone, and then we're gonna get some stuff and finish up this top. So let's get to it. So we picked up some Bondo hair with fiberglass in it, and some 80 grit wet sand, or wet dry sand, and we're gonna start sanding this down. I already made the first pillar wall, also like go down towards the window. This side over here still needs it done, so I'm gonna do that. So we're just laying some Bondo down. This is the Bondo fiberglass, so you can do it up to 1 inch thick, but that's nowhere near how thick we're going. We're just gonna get a layer of it so it's whole fiberglass. And then I'm gonna sand it down and we'll take it off and we'll lay some over these sides and sand all the sides down to make it one continuous smooth piece of foam and fiberglass, layering it. And then it'll come back on here like this. Basically, this is it, fiberglass. We're gonna obviously put more on there and then sand it down. But this is what we're gonna be dealing with.